Yeah. Um Somebody wanted me to do my perspective, put a perspective on put a perspective on um the hours concept, or the people who always tell you that you have to do this and have to do that, or what they do to get women. But every time I sit back and ask them how many hours they pour into a female, they never actually tell me. So it's not that hard to do this. Press the locator. When you press the locator, anywhere you go in your city will be pinged. So you go somewhere, the female's house, and it tells you when you got there, when you sat down, and when you left. It's your job is to calculate how much time did it take for you to bust a nut, or how long did it take you before you didn't do it and then you left. Same thing with the restaurant, same thing with that. It's not that hard. This is an open challenge, but I know nobody gonna take it. Show me how many hours you game dudes or you guys who get women waste on women. How many hours you waste? Because I have proven this concept, I have proven years ago. We passport bros, I already did an experiment. We took a guy over here who gets women, and we took a guy overseas who get women, and the numbers was astounding. The guy overseas always got more value out of his time. And the guy who dated in America always was cheated out of his time. Right? So let me show you the hours of so-called self-improvement that people are always talking about. Now let's 4,380 hours in the gym that you have to put in the gym to have a six pack and a nice body. That is close to that's 182 days. 182 days is 5 months. Oh, whoa, no, no. Close to 6 months. So, 6 months, 182 days. So, 6 months of gym hours that you have to put in to get with women here, or for them to even notice you. If they go the surgery route, because I hear this a lot, max out, max your body or max your looks and get the surgery. Okay, 5 to 10 hours of surgery that might not do what they supposed to, because surgery don't even work for the women like that. So how is it going to work for men? But let's leave that alone. Then we talk about looks with the working out. Money, I mean, looks is pretty much the surgery. money is based off the pay, 1,000 to 3,000 hours, right? So you're going to be working 1,000 to 3,000 hours of work for a woman to be impressed with you. Remember, they tell you, they never actually tell you how many hours you're going to have to put in order to get this one chick to like you, right? There is, to one person, 8,760 hours in a year. You can look it up. 760 hours in a year. So, you just spent most of your hours calculator. You just spent 438 hours and 1,000. That's 580, 530, no, 500, 300, no, 5,380 hours that you just wasted trying to build yourself up for this woman, right? So the maximum of stuff that you have supposed to have in your bank account is 30K to 80K, because that's the expenses of dates and getting nice things for women. Because what they don't tell you is that they spend money on Ubers. They spend money getting things to impress women. And that's including the clothes that they put on. That's including the cars that they drive. That's including the bills that they got to pay for that car. They're never going to tell you none of this. Oh, you don't have time to yourself, man. You're going to have to put in 30 to 100 hours of social time. Now you're at 5,480 hours. Now, let's see how many hours let's see. You have 3,300 hours to yourself. Wow. Sorry, my bad. You don't. The pursuit of all of the stuff that you have to do, they didn't tell you. You got more hours. You don't have 3,000 hours to yourself anymore. Whoa, nope, no, you don't. Not no more. Not anymore. You don't have 3,300 hours to yourself anymore. You have to dedicate it to 10 or almost 1,000 hours of conversation, face-to-face conversation, with dates, with food, text messages, which are hours and minutes, and online communication, Tinder dating, and these people are telling you to do that. Oh, wow. So, you got 3,000 hours. Let's put the max above. 2,000 300 hours left to yourself. Oh, wow, oh, wow, oh, wow. So you dedicated almost all hours to getting women. You only have 2,300 hours to yourself. Okay, let's how many hours you're gonna put in a bedroom? 1, 5 minutes to 2 hours. How many hours you're gonna put in there? Remember, you have 3,000. You got 2,300 hours of whatever you have left after the pursuit of getting women. And this isn't this the year. This is your year. So, say you're a minute man. Each woman is 5 minutes. $30 minutes from each woman. I'm not going to do the numbers. Not going to do the whole numbers, right? You're still not getting your time back that you put in. In order to get your time back, you have to start over the whole new year to get the time back with the women you put up for. Or the women have to, in general, have to give you that much time back. Which means the sex hours. Woody woody woo. The sex hours. Right? You put all that time into pursuit of women. But how many hours of sex that you actually had with all these women? Now, a 5-minute man, you're not getting worth your time. Is these women giving you 3 rounds for all your hard work that you put into trying to get them? Oh, gotta max out, right? Gotta max out. Ooh, maxing out. Did they give you 20 hours? And this is for various of women. That is the normal average time per year that a guy supposed to do it, right? 20 hours of sex time, man. 20 hours, man. That means that you had sex with 20 women. Dating apps. You're a good guy, right? 20 hours. If you ain't that good and you had multiple women, it's still a high number. But 20 hours is a good number. If you put all this work in, it's not high enough for all the stuff that you did, but you're on your way. 30 hours. 40, 50, 60. To get your hours back for all the work that you did and what you have left, you're supposed to have at least the highest number is 80, 90, and 100 hours of sex that you're supposed to have with these women. You're supposed to be drenched in this shit because the fact is, you put all this time together. But what they don't tell you is they don't even get that back in the sex numbers. They spend a lot of time pursuing and spend a lot of time talking to conversations. Oh, one dude on here said, I typed a girl on Tinder and it took me 2 days to get the cheeks. The bunker busted her. But you talk about cryptocurrency, right? You talk about the gym, but you still fat. How you sit back talking about dudes going to work, but you still fat and overweight? It don't take me that long to develop muscles. Seriously. But You talking all this trash, talking about the Monsters and Naruto and taking things out of context, and you didn't even you don't even work out like that, but you're talking shit about people. Let's see your hours of time that you wasted with women. Two days, right? How many hours per day? Did you waste 10 hours talking to this girl? Or did you waste 15 hours talking to her? And then the next day, did it turn to 20 hours? So if you did 20 hours of talking and conversations, did you max out? Did you get it 10 times? Or did you get it once? Because if you got it once for 24 hours, she played the hell out of you. What does it look like from that guy who talk about busting? What their numbers look like to guys like a Super Sly or Xanatos Clutch or all these other guys who talk about game and all this? Because I know these numbers. I know Peace Stars, right? Peace Stars. They got 90 or 100 hours. And they're not on here bragging about going out with women and stuff and trying to sell books and telling people they incels, they lazy, they don't do nothing. Men been putting the hours in. We just got smart enough not to waste the hours on women anymore. So let's talk about the argument about going overseas. Ha ha! Let's go overseas. A plane ride alone would be 4 hours to 18 hours. The longest is an 18-hour flight. That's not even a. So the guy who spent almost 20 hours trying to get into the pants of a chick over here, bunkle busted her, right? A guy went overseas, and his count went to 10. His hours went to 20. If he is proficient at the sex part, then he can pull off 20 women. Even if he pays, he still has a better deal than somebody over here doing all of this. A small plane ride, small bit of hours that you don't have to waste. You don't have to listen to dumb conversations. You don't have to listen. You don't have to do this. You don't have to spend 10 to 1,000 hours trying to get the pants of some girl. A lot of these women have mental issues. A lot of these women don't have sense of humor. A lot of these women don't have sense of style. They're not self-aware. A lot of them are on prescription medication. A lot of them want to waste your time. A lot of them have diseases. A lot of them sleep with bi men and gay men. But you're promoting these dudes to give their best selves to get the worst of women, and they don't even get what they want. See, a dude could go overseas and get 30 hours and 20 hours. Or he can hit the mark with one woman that he meets over there 10 times max. The same woman, bang, boom, bam, bang, bang. 3 times, bah, boom, bah, bang. After you come from the dinner over there in Colombia, bah, bang, boom, 3 times again, bang, bang, 3 times again, boom, boom, boom. You on Thursday right now, three times. You on Tuesday now. You've been overseas for 3 weeks. You banging 2-3 times a day because you didn't get it in a long time. So it lasts for all the many weeks, and you just keep going and going and going and going and going. Then you take a break, 2 days break, and just chilling, whatever. You take 2-day break, and then you do it again. Bang, boom, bum, bang, bang. You already got close to 20. You stay over there longer. you get 100. That's the average. That's the average you're supposed to be getting for the sex count for one woman. But these guys, the pumping up guys, they're sex toys. They can't even get that count. They can't even beat a Mike Oliver. They can't even beat a DJ Kid. But let me get off that because, that's what happened last time when I called a lot of people out and they got a little butt hurt that I was telling them that, they can't compete with certain people. But hey, they got mad, right? Make it seem thirsty to me, man. Make it seem tasty. Make me want to date these women, right? I got the numbers, dude. I have the numbers here. I have the numbers and I know how to calculate the numbers. Tell me there is a way that somehow, some way, if I got all of my stuff together and all this other stuff, that it's not going to take weeks and weeks upon weeks or months and months to get what I want. I heard one guy on here, somebody that I respect, saying, you should rush the process. You should wait 3 or 4 months because by the time you get it, it'll be so good. Huh? This is the same dude who said he has expensive taste in some other shit. So I'm just looking at this guy like, huh? You think guys are going to stay on a chick for 3-4 months? And then they finally get it. And then it's finally like, that's stupid. You just wasted your time. Oh, you're supposed to get multiple women. I can't stand one. How you think that I can stand 5 of them? See, the women in this culture select a few guys to give it to fast. And then the rest of the men are just twiddling around for them just to waste time. Most women are ultimate time wasters. They can't even keep a track of their time. They'll sit on social media for 6 hours, but then make fun of a man who plays video games for 3 hours. Or a new game come out, PS5. My fault. PS5, and then you got women making fun of it, talking about guys who got a PS5 and play video games are bad in the bedroom. What are you talking about? So I'm going to show you. That portion is done. I'm going to show you the top men and what they got to deal with over here. Mind you, his name is Flight Reacts. He's a social media influencer. Kind of like what Super Sly said, you can get women off YouTube, right? How is it that the men like DDG or Flight Reacts can't find a steady girlfriend and they're in the thick of it? They can choose hundreds and hundreds of women, have sex with hundreds and hundreds of women, but they even tell you the pickings is trash here. Now, a certain situation that happened. Let's check it out.
I signed up to be a dad, and I absolutely love it. The sign-up process is super easy, and there's opportunities. Alright, bro. And I will. Shit. Alright, bro. I'ma just leave the shit on. If she's like saying too much shit, I'll just mute it so I don't get like banned or some shit, bro. Just lock it.
Mind you, this is the same Flight Reacts that got played by a chick in the beginning. I mean, he has a video on here that's snapping out because a chick used him for clout and getting her brother on, and she didn't give him nothing. She didn't give him no sexual attention or nothing. So he learned from that, but then every single woman he picked is bad. Why is it that the top men who get all these women can tell me how your body looks and how you taste and how you walk and how you look naked, but you trying to tell me you're a good woman? See, the difference between a man and a woman is a woman let men in. A man has to work to get let in. That's the difference. A man has to work. I agree with that. You have to work somewhere, but not a whole bunch, but you have to work The minimum. If I like you, you like me. Let's see how it goes. Let's go through the red flags. Let's see if I can touch some points. And if you don't have no red flags, okay. Let me test the water. Let's test our sexual chemistry first. Bang, boom, boom, bang, bang, bomb, bang. Ooh, ah. We got sexual chemistry. Okay, let's continue to date and see if we have other stuff in common. 1 day, 2 day, 3 day, 4 day, a week, a month, a year. Okay, it's time. It's been 6 months. I don't want to talk to nobody else. This guy is intriguing. I don't want to touch nobody else. The guy. I don't want to talk to anybody else. She has good sex. We has good chemistry. We can talk. She doesn't make me mad. Okay, this girl's my girlfriend now. 2-3 years later, after so much vetting or whatever, and I know the laws and I know where to go, I marry her. It ain't that hard. But a lot of these women make it so complicated because the men don't initiate divorces, women do. Remember that. Also, most men who don't get a lot of women don't cheat. Even if they could develop an ego, they still don't cheat. They still loyal. It's the women that have an infinite amount of choice. Never trust a woman who's single when she has so many options from so many simps. There's so many simps. The Gorilla Glue girl. The girl that got stuck in Atlanta. They have no more excuses anymore. About the men. They can literally go across Atlanta and stay in storage facilities for 1 weekend. But you can't find a doctor or a lawyer? Or you can't find an entrepreneur? Yeah, sure. The difference between a man and women is that men solve problems. Men can't get women, they get sex styles. Men can't get women, they stay by themselves. Men can't get women, they create a group. Men can't get women over in one country, they go overseas. Guess what? What's they doing in Sweden right now? They're going to Thailand, getting their wives and getting their girlfriends, or going to Thailand just to have parties and go over there to have sex and then come back over to Sweden. Everybody's doing it now. Every man in a feminist country is leaving their country, their mainland country, and going dating overseas. The hot market is Asian women. They're not black women. Black women are used for super fun. Ask Mike Oliver about that. So if the BBC was so dominant, then why Mike Oliver ran through all the African chicks? Huh? Tell me that. Now let's go back over here. This is a guy who got access to thousands of women, and he even can't pick the right one because all of the whole apple. Picking over here. Let me give you an analogy, man. A visual imagery analogy, right? Or imagery, right? Imagine someone selling you a barrel of apples. But the good apples are at the bottom. But there's a lot of manure and a lot of bad apples on the top. Would you stick your hand in that barrel to go look for the bottom barrel that are good and end up with poop on your arms? Because I have to do this maneuver. Mind you, that's what I'm saying. Imagine there's cow manure on the top with rotten apples and it stinks. But someone tell you that the apple at the bottom of the barrel, they're good. They're good apples at the bottom. They're good apples. All you gotta do is dig in there. Then they ain't gonna tell you to put no protective stuff on, no gloves. They gonna tell you to go in there raw. Let me go dig my hand in that apple, that big barrel with poop on the top and all the bad apples. Let me go down there. Ooh, look at it. I'm smelling it. I'm smelling the worst of worst. Oh my God. Oh, I got the good apple. It's fresh. Mind you, I'm not gonna at the end. I'm gonna tell you what they did at the end. You got manure all over your arm that you use to reach in. It's all over your shirt. But guess what it's on too? It's on the apple that's so-called fresh. You got manure all over the so-called good apple. What they don't tell you is that they set the good apples at the bottom so you can have to dig in to get the good apples. It's a compartment. That's what the dating game like in America. Is you always gonna get dirty. You always gonna find you never gonna find a good apple at the bottom without getting completely dirty. And I'm gonna show you that as an example. He's arguing with her about his own place, right? Reason why a lot of women don't like men who live with their mom is because the mom won't tolerate a woman treating their son like this. Well, the good moms. They want to be able to do this crap to men and be able to take over your house and do whatever they want and then use the law against you. Now look, listen to the more.
Raymore and Flanagan has the solution for your best sleep yet. Get a free adjustable base with the purchase of select mat.
Nothing. Just get your shit. Stop. Don't touch.
No, you're talking to me.
I'm not talking to you.
Yes, let's go.
Nah, just get off the screen.
No. Delete it. End it. Delete the tweet too.
Nah.
You're not single.
Yes, I am.
No, you're not.
You don't know how to act.
You don't know how to act.
I've been know how to act.
I'm sorry, Daddy. Delete the tweet.
You don't know how to act.
I'll act like for you, Daddy. Delete it.
Nah.
Yes. Come on. Yes.
This is it right here. This is the dating market they want you to max out in the gym for. Come on, man. Let me continue.
Delete it. Get your phone, delete the tweet now. Come on, Daddy, delete it. Yes!
Yeah, chill, don't touch,
delete it.
Not chill.
Yes.
For real, can you just get your stuff?
No.
Just leave, please.
A lot of us see stuff like this from a mile away. See the so-called anti-passport SYSBM dudes. A lot of us SYSBM and passport dudes, we saw a lot of guys dealing with this stuff. You know, Minister Jap and his, talking about German Shepherds, but sitting at the table with one. Or dating on them, or have to curse them out on live. Remember, I still had the live stream. I still had the video over here, him screaming and yelling and all that. I don't do none of that, man. This stuff like this would never happen to me because the fact is, I would have a consistency plan. A contingency plan, man. It'd be like, yo, come over here real quick and take this chick right here knocking on my door. Call a homeboy, yo, take this joint right here. She breaking my door. Yo, let me call the cops real quick, man. Or if she showed me red flags while we sitting there doing stuff and she does stuff like this and she has a pattern of doing like this more than 2 times, this would never get to the point where it's on live. Because at the same time, I have a contingency plan. See, a lot of women, I'm not even gonna tell my plan because it works. I gave a lot of dudes plan to get rid of women like this, and it works all the time. Women like this are easy to get away from. All you got to do is the stuff that I'm not gonna tell. Something mentally wrong with her. But there's nobody telling women to go get help. There's nobody telling women to go self-improve. Nobody telling women to be better. Nobody's telling women to max out. They just tell them to put makeup on and just have a vagina. That's why I can't take a lot of people seriously out here, man.
Come on, literally.
Nah.
Yes.
You don't know how to act. It's disrespectful. I didn't call you.
So, and I'm gonna give you another one with this guy. I'm gonna give you another black pill truth. Some guys are not just good with women. They're not good with any woman. There's the false equivalent of there's someone for everybody. Now I heard Solo TV84, because I'm gonna say his name, said something about Ken, the guy who made jokes. He has a girlfriend because he went to the gym. So let's let's continue. I'm looking.
I'm sorry.
Look, I didn't call you. I didn't.
Chat sucks dick. I hate them. I'm sorry.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do. I'm sorry.
Over.
Okay, don't start with shit you get mad at me about, because we're not gonna go there.
Yeah, but that shit is just. Come on now.
Come on.
Over.
Look, tell him.
Here, Fro, just get your stuff, Fro.
No.
I'm not gonna force you. I'm not gonna respectfully, just for real.
No. You want to show them this side of our relationship, we're going to show them. We do this all the time. Like, all the time.
Don't.
Yes, we do.
I told you, like, I told you, if I...
I'm on this whole thing right now about the history of humankind. Let's learn about ourselves, and from now on, let's just...
If I have to ever tweet out something that I'm single, that means it's no looking back because you pushed me there. So it's like,
I don't
imagine
care.
the chances.
I don't care.
He's too insecure about certain shit.
You're insecure too.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are. We're not going to start. I'm not going to embarrass you and say all the shit you do like you do to me.
Oh my gosh.
Hurry, end it.
Why do you want me to end it?
Because I'm trying to talk to you.
We can talk, but I'm just not gonna get back.
That's fine.
Alright.
You could say them now, but watch us end it back together. Mark my words.
Nah.
Yeah.
I'm not looking. Hey, chill.
End
No,
it,
hey, no,
hurry.
look. Hey, what you not gonna do? Don't touch my equipment. Don't touch
Okay,
all this
let's
shit's
go.
off limits. Don't touch. Can you back up? Can you back up?
I'm
Like,
backed
you're in my
up.
space.
I'm not.
Can you just respectfully come back another round? We can talk.
No.
I'm gonna continue to stream. That's what.
That's fine.
So what are you gonna do?
Watch TV. Wait for you till you're ready to talk. Come on, hurry up. Or we could talk here in front of everybody.
There's nothing to talk about. I had a stream I was trying to do.
Well, I ended mine for you, so hurry up on yours.
No.
Wrap it up.
Nah, bro. I'm gonna continue to stream.
That's fine.
Get out of the space.
Do you want to give me a chair?
No, there's no
I just started delivering for DoorDash, and I absolutely love it. I was looking for extra ways to make some cash.
Sure. I'm gonna continue soon.
Okay, go ahead.
Can you please go back home?
No.
Like, respectfully, for
No, respectfully, no. Like, we do this shit all the time. Like, I don't care if you want to show it to everyone. I don't care.
you don't.
We do worse.
I'm gonna finish this stream.
Tell them how you engaged to me.
I was, correction.
Tell them how you want to break off an engagement.
So, this is the
I mean, there's no point. It's off. Like, what do you want me to say? Nah, I'm not in nothing. I'm still stream. No. I'm gonna still stream.
End it.
Nah. Don't touch my stuff. Nah.
Yes.
come on, get out of here. So, mind you, this is what she looks like. So, let me show you. So, just got some news. Let me show you. Let's see. So, this is technically Kenneth, right? The black pill incel guy who ranting and raving and stuff. So to me, he wasn't really an incel or black pill or anything like that. For me, is because for some reason now everybody's congratulating him and trying to use him, and this is what's gonna happen with guys who somehow they let down their guard and stuff. And I'm about to make a video about this. I ain't gonna put it in this video. Let me get out of here. Let me save that real quick. Continue this video real quick, then I'll break it down in that video. That's what she looks like. Him dealing with all this.
Please don't.
Stop! No!
Look, y'all, like, it's obviously I can't do shit, like, right now. Like, I don't want to, but I'm in the stream and talk off cam, but everything still remains.
It's $1 Million Hoop season, and DraftKings is giving you a shot to turn big buckets into big bucks.
It's like, I'm still single, all that.
No, he's not.
Yes, I am.
No, he's not. I promise you, once we're done talking, he's not gonna be single. Mark his words. End it. Hurry up. I'm trying to talk.
Don't tell me what to do.
Hurry up and end it.
Don't tell me what to do. Like, just, I don't want to, like, have you guys into the, like, mix of it. Like, I apologize.
You already did.
Stop talking, bro. Like, back up, first of all. I'm gonna be safe, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like, trust me, I'm not stupid at the end of the day. I'm gonna just get her to get her stuff and we gonna bounce back. You know what I'm saying? I apologize for the stream today. Don't end, just mute.
No, end it.
Nah.
Hurry, I'm trying to talk.
There's nothing to talk about.
Hurry
This shit is
up.
already.
Now, that's exactly what dealing with women over here is going to do to you. I don't care how the low tone and how normal looking she is. The fact is that when you deal with these type of people, it's going to be that. And the worth, it ain't worth it no more. And I'm going to show you examples. They're going to try to use Kenneth as a as a catalyst for every guy, like how they're gonna sit back and say, well, he got one, so why don't you get one? Well, we're not him. Let's not act like we're the same and all of us are the same, because if we're not, it's he got tired of being alone. And he took anything he can get. So if this girl breaks his heart and he ends up doing something, I'll talk to it in another video. I grabbed as much as I can. Let's see. So let's see. Yeah, man. They hide what they hide a lot of stuff from people. They're not gonna tell you about the downs of dealing with the women. They're not gonna sit there and tell you how many hours they pumped in, and they're not gonna show you the stuff that you had to deal with behind the scenes, like what Flight had to deal with. Don't listen to them. Do what you need to do to make yourself happy. Who cares what they say? Yeah, that's about it. I'm gonna get to the next video.